Say, man, y'all welcome back to another video here on No Secret Code Podcast. We back again to do it all over again, because every time we get in here, what we do, Roy, we shut it down, man. We talk about something good. We get people engaged. We get people going, and we get the people talking. Paige, the channel been going crazy, man.
Oh, yes.
And it ain't going to stop, because we going to keep bringing them what they want to hear. You understand what I'm saying?
Ooh, yes.
Before we get into what we're talking about today, you understand what I'm saying? We're going to give all praise and honor to God, because He is the reason why we are here today. Can I get an amen?
Amen.
Amen. Look, a lot of things been going on, man. God is so good. And life has changed for me. And I hit my next step in life. I've graduated with my BBA in college. I talked about it on my last video. That video should be out. On our last video, that video should be out soon. And I just want to reiterate it again, man, because that was the goal. That's where I was at. That's what I was doing. I was so busy. I was doing this, and that. And we here. We back at it again with another video, another perspective, new life, new movement, turning that page. Understand what I'm saying?
Understood.
Come on now. So now we talking about, which is a really good topic, man. Growing up, and was it growing away?
Growing up and growing away. That's
growing
the topic.
up and growing away. Let me tell y'all something, man. You know, I like the topic, and it spoke to me when you said it, Royal, because it's like, I said it in my last video, some people are in your life for a season.
Most definitely.
You understand what I'm saying? And you grow up and you grow past the people that you were associated with back then. You get what I'm saying? Sorry, y'all. I'm gonna put my phone on silent. We're playing with these people.
Maybe that's your past calling.
It's stupid.
I knew you was about to make this video. They said, hold on, I don't want this to be about me.
You know what? At the end of the day, man, we have to just move. We have to level up. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, we have to level up through time, and we have to, progressively put ourselves in better situations.
100%.
And allow ourselves room to grow.
Yes, you have to give yourself room to grow. If you stay chained up or whatever metaphor you want to use with the past, where the person is not benefiting you, not bringing you nothing, they still in the same spot they were in 5-6 years ago, what is it doing for you?
What is it doing?
You're supposed to put yourself in a circle with people that's going to elevate you, people that you want to be one day. But people that can teach you something.
But instead, if you're with the wrong crowd, you could be with some anchors.
Come on, man. And you know what? It's sad because people, let me see how I want to say it. Because it's not that people don't realize it. They don't want to realize it.
They don't want to.
Because you're comfortable.
Absolutely.
They're not okay with being uncomfortable. You want them, initially, okay, I get it. You want to be around somebody that is like you, that think like you, because it make you feel validated. Make you feel like you're not crazy.
But that's the problem. Don't nobody want to stress test themselves.
No, that doesn't happen anymore. But you know why? That is the world we have been raised in.
Because we've been coddled.
We have been coddled. So they have no reason to want to stress test themselves.
No.
They don't even understand the concept of stress testing
because we're so connected with people, we can always find somebody that was willing to indulge our point of view.
Yeah, 1,000%.
So we have no incentive to change it. We have no incentive to grow. Yeah. And it keeps us stagnating.
Yeah.
But maybe that's what they want.
Maybe it is what they want. Yeah. Yeah. That makes sense. And you know what's funny about that, man? Now that I'm sitting here thinking about it, is you got people in your circle that you used to be associated with from way, way back in the day. And when I seen a post on, I think it was on Twitter or something. X. People are like maliciously in the backdrop praying on your downfall.
Most definitely. Because
they want to be where you at, and because they're not there, they don't want you to make it either.
Of course not. You have people in the background that have a vested interest in seeing you fall, because misery loves company.
Misery loves company. Boy, won't you speak? Won't you tell them? You better talk, man. Come on.
It's just a little bit.
Just a little bit. Man, that just got my mind going, because these people that we call best friend, that we gave money to, we broke bread with. You know what I'm saying? And where they at today?
Where are they?
It just don't make no sense. You got to ask yourself, what was the reason?
Now, I'm going to tell you this. As time goes on, I have a best friend. His name is Ken Sue.
He's been on the show, guys. He's been on the show.
Boy. Go ahead and check him out.
You understand what I'm saying?
Check him out. Him and his girl Holly.
My boy Ken Sue. Baby on the way, right?
Right. Baby on the way. Baby coming smooth.
Coming soon. All right. Everything going well, right?
Everything going well.
And pray for him. I hope everything keeps going well for him, guys.
We're going to be seeing him tonight. But check this out. One thing that I've noticed is we've been friends for almost 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
And what I've noticed is over the years, our conversations have elevated. And we talk and we speak about things that we at one point we didn't used to.
Mm-hmm.
And I think part of that is part of that comes from the fact that he's about to be a father soon.
Yep.
And as he's coming into his fatherhood, he's coming into a newer, more up to date, a grander version of his manhood.
Yep.
You know,
he's elevating. He's breaking through that floor, that next level. He's climbing that mountain.
most definitely.
He's becoming that father.
Oh yes, and we need more of it.
But the problem is, man, we got. I can speak on this because you have men in the world that did not grow up with that father figure.
Understood.
That don't know how to be that father. I didn't grow up with a father figure. I don't have no dad, man.
Understood.
No, none of that was in my life. So I have to look at my uncles, my grandpa, other men in the world that we look up to for what I feel like what might be a great man. And I have to know within myself, and I will also make my own judgment calls to form to what I think will be a good father.
Absolutely. You had to look at what you could and what you had to grab what was around you.
You had to. But some people don't know or don't choose to do that.
Yeah. Some people got it and still ain't got it. You know what I'm saying?
Some people do not believe that their actions have consequences, right? You sit up here and you do these sexual acts or you get involved in these things that you should not be involved in. And when it hit the fan and you made that bed hard, guess what you got to do?
You got to lay in it.
You got to lay in it. And now you mad at the world and feeling like you don't have nothing because you did it to yourself. And at the end of the day, you can't put blame on just that person. Okay, maybe 80%. But 20% come from the foundation they was raised upon as well.
Yeah.
The environment they were raised in. If they do not know how to deal with that conflict, how to make these great decisions to better themselves in life, they're going to continue to be in that revolving cycle.
It's generational curses.
Exactly. And if you have somebody in your life that used to be friends with back in the day, I graduated high school 2017. We're in 2024. If those individuals in your life and back then are still in that everlasting cycle, they've made these decisions and they don't want to lay in it, or they're not benefiting you in any way, or they just haven't changed and elevated, you cannot drag that anchor with you. It's not happening.
You can't. You have to be. I'll put it to you like this. You have to put yourself and align yourself with people that have your shared interests
100%.
and that are willing to grow with you.
100%.
You need a community of people to grow with.
Yes. People that elevate you to help you grow. Man, I love that you said that because you got to look at it, guys. Me and this man, I don't think I could have a better partner, somebody that I thought of could be such a good partner other than this man right here.
Of course.
Because he understands the value of a business, what comes with it, the ins and outs of it. He has the knowledge. He knows. He cares, right? Some people, they may have the knowledge, but they don't have the action or the will to do it, no passion behind it. How is that going to benefit you? How is that going to help you elevate you?
It's not.
You have to find people in your circle that helps you move on. And some of you guys know that, but some people probably don't know this. And I need y'all to share this. I need y'all to put this out there in the world and let people know that, hey, right now is your time. If that person in your life that you call your best friend, your whatever you want to call them, and you giving all this money, time, and energy to them, and they not benefiting and not pouring nothing into you, all you doing is draining yourself for them, it's time to let them go.
Yeah, you have to disassociate yourself from people that do not reciprocate.
Yep, 1,000%. And if people are not treating you the way that they would like to be treated, come on now.
You already know to go to
Deuces, you know what I'm saying? You gotta let that go. You gotta let that go. I ain't got the time for no foolishness.
Not the deuces.
All you doing, you getting old, and why you associating with people that ain't benefiting you in your life? At the end of the day, we got to get what we want to be in life. We got to live our life and experience good life. You know what I'm saying? Get that family, that significant other, and live a beautiful, flourish life through God and just being who you are.
See, I think
continue to be happy.
I think the thing that a lot of people miss is that life itself is already difficult enough. Why not be with people, with others?
To make your life a little tad bit easier.
Easier. Or not even just easier, just worth living.
Yeah, make a life worth living for.
Because some people are not worth living around it might not be that they're not worth living around. They might not be worth living around for you because your interests do not align. And you need to align yourself with who it needs to align with.
Come on now.
Oh, yeah.
Preach, preacher.
Oh, hold on now. Don't. Well.
See, when you have certain people in your life,
Yeah.
if they ain't
Come on.
benefiting you, you need to do what? Let them go.
Don't ask no questions. Don't ask no questions.
And if you can't do it, you need to ask the Lord to help you do it.
And
Tell the
if
Lord to give you a sign.
And if you
But for real, guys, you know, ask the Lord to give you a sign. If you can't do it, if you feel like you don't have the courage to do it, or you don't know why you need to do it, ask the Lord to show you. I got a friend I went to college with.
went. He finished.
Passed. That I can say that she is in dealings with her ex-boyfriend. I don't mean her ex or whatever the case may be. They didn't work out, and it was natural. It happened. It was cool. It was a respectful breakup. It happened the way it happened, and now they're back talking again. They're back being cool again. There's been some growth. There's been some change. There's some things that has happened, and I know you understand that, right?
I can
and I know a lot of
empathize.
people might be in that situation or might experience that. And what I can say is that she said, Sydney, I asked God if He's not supposed to be in my life to give me a sign. And she said, up until this point, she hasn't seen any sign.
Really?
But you got to remember that you got to be willing to see the sign. You got to be able to trust in God. So if that sign ever comes in your face, you actually believe it and you do as He's telling you to do so. You get what I'm saying? She said that to me, and that stuck with me. It was like I sat back in my seat, y'all, and I said, man, she's gonna let God guide her. She's gonna trust in the process, and hope and pray that this situation happened for a reason. That's something.
That is something.
That's something. Sometimes you do have to let people go in order for them to grow. Yeah. While it may be a hard thing to do, and I'm not saying it's easy, sometimes you have to let them people go, and if it's meant to be, guess what's gonna happen?
They're gonna come right back.
Come on right back, full circle. It might be 1,000 times better than you thought it would ever be. And sometimes people are meant to meet when they're meant to meet. And let me tell you what I mean by that. My wife, my beautiful girl, man, I'm telling you, you won't believe how close we were back then. When I was saying across the grass at the apartments we lived in, around in the same vicinity.
Oh yeah.
And never crossed paths.
For a long time.
Until it was meant to. Because back then, it probably wasn't a time. We probably both weren't in the right headspace to be able to be in what we are right now. And then God always has a plan. I'm telling y'all something. God has a plan. And I've been doing this with me and my girl. When things don't go as well, when things don't go as planned, and then let's say 2 days later, you end up going through with it or something ended up happening exactly what needed to happen at that exact time because the Lord already planned for it. Let me give y'all an example. For graduation, I bought my senior pictures. I bought confetti poppers, right? To pop confetti at the big UNT sign. My photographer was not with making the mess. Even though in that area, it was confetti, it was champagne, but it was stuff everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
People was celebrating the moment.
Of course.
But let me tell you how God works. And this is a small example, and I'm telling you, we can go into it all day long. It wasn't until 2 days later, my family came to see me graduate. They wanted to take a picture at the UNT sign, and guess what they wanted?
What they want?
They wanted them poppers.
Uh-oh.
And I had them poppers to be able to pop with my family. If I would have popped them already 2 days ago when she told me no and I was kind of mad about it, I wouldn't have been able to share that moment with my family. He has a plan. We just got to be willing to listen to it. We got to be willing to follow it.
Oh, yeah.
Don't get me in here talking, Royal. Boy, I'm in here. Boy, what you got for, man? You share your experiences, man. They want to hear examples. They want to hear things that you've been through because somebody else probably going through the same exact thing that you have been through. Well, so talk about some people you didn't have to cut off, move around from. You know what I'm saying? Give it to them. Don't have me talking the whole time.
I put it to you like this. I've had to cut off a lot of people. Definitely had to cut off a lot of women. You know what I'm saying?
A lot.
I, I had to cut off a lot of women because they don't they didn't serve a purpose as far as what I needed. You know what I'm saying? Like I mean, like I said, when it comes to like hookup culture or just when you grow up and you understand the direction that you want to go, the path is narrow. So only few can go on that path with you. It's very easy to see that life can be cluttered with a lot of people that make a lot of noise. But eventually, as time goes on, you hone in on those who are important.
You have to mute that noise around you because all it's doing is distracting you from getting to your goal.
Exactly.
Come on, man.
Now, I remember back in the day when we used to party. We had a large entourage that we used to take over.
Man, it was
we used to take over.
Crazy times.
But here's the thing. Notice everybody fell where they fell because they're at where they at because that's who they are. Yeah. You got people going to the military. You got people starting families. At the end of the day, like we all had something in common, and it was partying, having fun, the experience,
something that brought us together,
and it brought us together, and we don't regret those times.
Why would I regret something?
Those were some of the best times of our life.
I mean, great times of my life.
But it's not going to define us.
No.
It's not going to be who we are forever.
Definitely not. That's crazy.
It's who we were for a moment.
That's crazy.
After a while, we all got our own past and we grow on our own separate ways.
Yes, we do. And
there are women that we used to party with. Somebody's calling them mommy right now. Right now.
Are they going, yes, sir?
They're going, yes, sir.
Are they on the pole? I'm sorry, I won't both say that. Or OnlyFans. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Okay. So my point is.
Go ahead. Yes, sir.
At the end of the day, we stopped talking for a long time, but then we got reconnected. You saw where I was going. I saw where you were going.
Yep.
And naturally, like you said.
Come on.
When God has a plan.
Let him use you.
When God has a plan and he wants to align you with somebody.
Yep.
He'll put you in a perfect situation.
Yes, he will.
Where I and where you can capitalize off of the moment. And rekindle a friendship.
Everything worked in unison.
And what we have now is more valuable
than ever before.
Than even the first time.
Y'all just don't understand.
The depth.
Yep.
The strength.
Yep.
The understanding.
Yes, sir.
The intuitiveness.
Yes.
It has leveled up.
Yep.
Leveled up in ways that we couldn't have fathomed when we was 18.
No, sir.
When we was young. We
wouldn't have even known this was possible.
Oh, no.
Because the things that we are trying to do with what y'all are watching right now, every viewer that is watching, every subscriber that is watching, this is only the beginning. The things that we have in store, that we know God has in store, is just, it's beyond. Guys, I can't even talk about it because the blessing I got on my graduation day is the picture y'all are looking at today. Tell me how much better this quality is. Just tell me. And everything happens for a reason. Everything has its timing. It's amazing. It really is. The places we're going, man, it's finna be.
What did Mozzie say? Slow Boogie. He said the dark and the light will separate themselves.
Yes, it will.
Over the years, we've been around darkness. We've been around light. But in turn, as time has progressed, we've separated ourselves.
Yep.
Now look where we are.
Now look at where we're at. It's amazing to the person, the people we have became today.
So my question to the viewers.
Yes, sir.
Are you the light?
All,
Are you the
Are you
darkness?
the darkness?
Have you separated yourselves? Or are you going through your separation?
Oh, Ooh.
Oh, yes.
Let that sit in for a second. Are you the light? Are you the darkness?
Matter of fact, let's not talk about what you are. How about we talk about what you want to be? What do you want to be? Do you want to be the light? Do you want to be the darkness? Are you one and want to be the other? Or are you okay with being gray? But how long can you be on that fence? Because eventually, those who are on the fence fall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. I'm just telling you, bro.
Into Humpty Dumpty fell off the wall.
Uh-huh.
This nigga.
But I'm going to tell you this. When Humpty Dumpty fell off that wall, he picked a side. How you not going to? I'm just saying.
You know, take time to reflect on where you are at in your life, who you are, who you want to be, and how you affect the people that surround you.
Mm-hmm. And like I said, you got to pick a side, man.
Because I want to be a person in people's life that makes a difference and makes them think about things in a different way, to change their life, to touch them. Not like literally touch them, like touch their heart, their mind.
Of course, touch their
soul.
heart, their mind, and their soul.
You want to have that effect on people when you get that. But that's me, right? I want to make that everlasting effect on people to let them know my presence.
Yes.
Like, man, that man Sidney, man, he had something to say. He was speaking. You know what I'm saying? I value everything he had to say.
Mm-hmm.
I want that. Ask yourself what you want.
Most definitely. You got to ask yourself what you want. Ask yourself whose side you want to be on, whose team you want to be on. Ask yourself, do you want to be Team Drake or Team Kendrick? Ask yourself.
Who won it?
Who won it? If I had to pick a side,
Go ahead and say it.
I'd have to pick Kendrick.
Yeah.
I'd most definitely have to pick Kendrick. I mean, is it really a debate? Because, I mean, you got to think about it. Think about it real, like, let's be honest. When Drake was beefing with Pusha T and everything was, when it got revealed that he had a son, that was big.
Huge.
But
and an artist of his stature to hide that is crazy that he was even able to do that.
But here's what's even crazier. Here's one of the biggest reasons why I think Kendrick won. One of the biggest reasons is because with the situation with Pusha T, it doesn't matter whether or not Kendrick lied about the daughter or not. It doesn't matter, and here's why it doesn't matter. Because Drake himself set the precedent that he hides kids. He is Epstein. He hides kids. Not literally. But what I'm saying is he hides kids. He hid his son. True or false? Did Drake hide his son from the world? True or false? He hid his son.
True, but I don't think it was for. I think
It doesn't matter. He still hid him. He still went out into the world. Oh, I don't have any kids. No, you got kids. Knowing he had a kid. It'd be different if he didn't know that he had a kid. But he had a kid and he knew. That's the problem. So when you come out, right? And another rapper says, no, you also got a daughter. The fact that you hid the first kid.
Now it only substantiates.
Exactly. Because you got a history. It's like when you got a, it's almost like if you got convicted of murder. Okay? You got convicted of murder. And you end up in another situation where people are pointing the finger at you. They're gonna look at your record and be like, "Well, you were capable of murder
You were
once."
capable of murder once. I know you weren't capable of it again.
Exactly.
That's a valid point.
Your past follows you.
That's a valid point.
That's why you have
hiding a daughter.
It doesn't matter, honestly.
You think? Do you really think he's hiding a daughter though? Yes or no?
Do I really think he's hiding a daughter?
You think so?
I'm gonna be honest with you. Like I said, probably. But in the end, it doesn't matter.
Probably so, but it don't really matter.
It doesn't matter. Because the mere allegation, considering what the facts are, is enough for it to be damaging.
Okay.
It doesn't matter. Drake set the precedent.
That's crazy how little I pay attention to some of this stuff. I mean, I just see the raps back and forth. I follow the little timeline, but actually digging deep and listening and dissecting, I ain't even y'all. Man.
And here's the thing. I know it sounded crazy when I just blew Epstein's name in there. I know that sounded crazy, but here's the reality. I'm not the only one saying it. I'm not the only one saying it. There's rumors going on everywhere. All over the internet.
I mean, a lot of people names connected to that individual.
Yeah,
a lot of people
but you got to think about it like this. With the things that people are saying about Drake, I would not be surprised. Because you got to think about it like this. Presidents were on that list. At least one U.S. president.
Okay. Yeah.
Think about that.
Yeah.
On an island like that.
Yeah.
So if a president can be involved, what's to say an artist? I'm not saying that this is definitive, I'm not saying that this is confirmed. Mm-hmm. I'm just saying the possibility.
It's there.
Everything sounds crazy until it's not.
Yeah.
Everything sounds crazy until it's confirmed. Oh no, interstates were not racist until you look at the history of the interstates and what cities they blew through when they blew through the middle of cities. You see what I'm saying?
That's a valid
Everything
point.
sounds crazy until it's proven correct. Should I be careful with what I say? Perhaps. But this is no sugarcoat. We're going to get wild.
And crazy.
And we're going to say crazy stuff. But everything that we say is crazy until it's true. But that's what makes it crazy.
Boy, you got the ice whites on, don't you?
Oh yeah.
Boy, you got them cocaines on.
I got the.
You got them cocaines
No,
on.
I know who. No, Taryn Fishnets had the cocaine. They had the cocaine.
You got them ice white spices on.
No, not the ice spices.
Jesus.
Not the ice.
I'm getting blinded.
It's not my fault. Hold on. Look, I'm Kevin Hart when he's sitting in his short seat. Hey,
Stupid for no reason.
Ooh, you a fine woman. Yes, you. No, you right there. You.
He's literally pointing.
Yes, you. That's how Kevin Hart points.
He literally pointing at his wife. Right
That's how Kevin Hart points.
Oh Lord. Ooh-wee. Closes out, bro.
All right. So, with that being said, you can either grow together with us, you can either grow apart from us. Mm-hmm. But here's the thing. I want you to like, comment, share, and subscribe because no matter what, it's always going to be time to pick a side.
Boy, your endings is clutch every single time.
Every time.
We will see y'all again on the next video.